I mean, rivers were like the original meta in like ancient civilizations.
What?
There's the see,
The river meta.
I mean, I find it pretty interesting how you had different sects of humanity spread out all over the world, and somehow, without them ever interacting with each other, everyone figured out, oh, you got to build civilization next to rivers. That was just like everyone figured out the same thing. That was just the meta. It's the only meta.
It can't be a meta if it can't spread.
They have no other choice.
That's the point, though.
That's not a meta.
What's the other meta?
That's survival.
Die.
That's
survival. The death meta.
You literally just described surviving. It's not a meta, Garn. They didn't choose to. Oh, funny river. We all decided.
We don't remember the Mesopotamians because they started the river meta. Like that was just like basic human
Everyone
instinct.
just lived near the river.
It's just interesting that throughout all of human history, no one's ever figured out another way to be able to like survive. It just like
we have now.
Well, we have now, but not in like ancient history.
It's not even that ancient.
I mean, it's pretty ancient.
It's pretty ancient, to be fair.
When do you decide ancient history starts?
Neanderthals?
Well, I mean,
I think it starts during the first civilizations,
Like
listen, they were going to build...
Bro, the Neanderthals invented the fire meta. So.
You ever played like Minecraft? It's like you want to live near where everything is. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
It's not a meta. It's just what you do. There's no meta. What do you mean meta? Not everything's a meta.
It's a meta.
It's not a meta.
It's a meta because it's the most effective tactic available. And the other tactic is dying or not having a civilization to begin with.
Meta implies that one day there was like a Mesopotamian who was like, I figured it out. Check this shit out, boys.
But then
walks to a river, and then everyone's like, "Oh my god!"
But
then this what happens.
I want to Google the definition of
a meta.
Yeah,
it's most effective tactic available.
No,
that's literally in gaming. That's literally what it's called.
Oh, so you're deciding the meaning of the word.
How am I more of a gamer than you are?
Let me decide.
All right. I actually didn't know that. I was just like, oh, it's
the one time I get to be more of a gamer than Connor.
I was just like, oh, that's a cool word.
It's referring to itself or to the conventions of its genre.
No, that's a different type of meta. That's
what are you
like
fucking talking about?
We're talking about M.E.T.A.
Yeah, like a game meta.
Wait, say that again?
M.E.T.A. Like the abbreviated form of meta.
What's the abbreviation stand for?
What did he just say?
Yeah, most effective tactic available. I know this. I've watched enough League videos to know that this is a thing, okay? I'm not making shit up.
No, I believe... Fuck you. That must have come after the word meta was already being used for that, and someone decided let's add a meaning. What's the word called when you add each letter has a meaning? What's it called again?
Abbreviation.
I literally just said it.
I'm saying the word meta has.
The word meta existed and was that before, and then that abbreviation was just tacked on after.
Yeah, no, that's what
obviously.
happened. Yeah, but I'm.
Then why are you implying that? No, because it says this thing, so it must be.
I just said the river meta, as in just referring to it as
I'm
like.
sorry, God, I didn't realize you were talking about the M.E.T.A. Oh, how about I just know?
It literally doesn't even make sense if I like use the other meaning. It literally doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense with the gaming meaning either.
Yeah, it does. The most effective tactic available.
What's the league meta? What's the league? What's the current league meta?
It's not a tactic. It's not a tactic. What are you talking about? It's not a tactic.
What's the current Overwatch meta? People say that all the time. You're
a game.
Yeah.
That's a survival.
But literally everyone on fucking Twitch uses it. For everything now. Oh my god.
Yeah, but just okay, to be fair, just because people on Twitch are saying it, it doesn't mean it applies to history.
I'm not saying that.
Like, you're not gonna say like, oh man, when Caesar was about to get killed, he was real monker-esque. Like, he wasn't.
The smoking meta in the 1930s was wild, dude. Let me tell you about that. That was a peak smoking meta, dude. Everyone was smoking. Like, what are you talking about?
That wasn't a meta. That wasn't what I'm saying.
Bro, that's like calling it the fucking the copium, the Great Sag Depression. Like, that's like what are you talking about?
They conquered the Chinese through the Great Sag.
Like, you're adding a word to it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
The Great Sag. I'm just gonna call it from that.
Don't tell me that's that.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
It doesn't make any sense, but it makes it funny.
The Great Sag.
The Great Sag.
Dude, in the 30s,
Let's just rename every.
those stockbrokers were like, damn, sad.
Let's just rename every historical event with just fucking
Twitch
stupid
memes.
modern words. You know?
Like the swinging 60s is just the cat jams, the cat jam,
Cat Jam 60s.
the cat jam decade. Twitch has rotted my mind.
Oh
okay?
my fucking
but that,
God.
that doesn't discount the point
No,
I
it
was
does
trying to
discount.
make.
It does discount.
It doesn't
It completely discounts what you're trying to make.
Look.
There's a reason why everyone did it. It's not because they all. and
Look,
then-
I'm sure when the Mesopotamians figured out let's live near a river, I'm sure
Why are
there's
you
a
obsessed
term
with the Mesopotamians?
because
huh?
they were the ones that like started it.
You don't know that.
Yeah, we do. We literally know from
Who
research.
told you that, huh? Tell me.
Mesopotamia literally means
I'm just-
living near a river.
I'm just fucking with you.
But like, but I'm sure there's a historical term for it, but we don't know that historical term, so
Yeah.
we just allude to that by just saying river meta.
Listen, we're the same guys who just started talking about Disney Extreme Scale Adventure. I don't think we have any place to be deciding what should be called what.
Like you're saying this like everyone would have everyone
They
it's,
did.
it's obvious it was obvious well it wasn't obvious
No,
for
no,
the
it wasn't
people
obvious.
then.
They had no choice.
Yeah.
They died. If they literally died.
It's like saying
So
oh
it's
yeah
the most of a
So that's-
tactic of it.
no, it's not a tactic. It's not a tactic. That would imply
It's a
that there was
survival
choice.
tactic.
it's like okay why did people not just use fire immediately why did humans not just like invent fire immediately? It was because people didn't know that shit. I just found it interesting that everyone figured this out by themselves individually. I think that's pretty fucking interesting.
Is this human evolution, right?
You view human evolution. It was just all harmonious. Same time. Everyone did the same thing.
Dude, evolution is just a fancy way of saying the new meta.
No, it's not.
we
Actually-
evolved.
Actually.
We evolved to create the new meta.
Actually, you're kind of right.
Am I not wrong?
Fucking kinda right.
Like
You're
it
right.
is. It's like
You're actually right.
Darwin didn't die for this.
it was like we evolved because we found the new meta.
Is that like in his notes? He was like, "Well, yes." So the seagulls discovered the new meta of having
Yeah.
a longer beak.
Yeah.
No.
Because the seagull one day was just like, what if I just had a longer beak? And then all the other seagulls are like, oh fuck, he's figured out the meta. We should follow along, otherwise we're gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm not going to entertain this anymore. I'm not going to. There's no point even. Why am I even debating this? This is stupid. I shouldn't debate this.
Oh my god.
Ancient history is interesting. I don't know.
No, it is. It is.
Yeah.
But it's not a meta.
It all started from a Rivers documentary.
It's also a river symphony.
Yeah, I need to see this.
Yeah.